What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. As you can see with the thumbnail of the video, we are getting down with a big truck. That's right. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 1999 Chevy Silverado. This truck is so big, when we got to jump it off to get it running, we got to have my fella here getting on the ladder and climbing up. So stay with us. We're going to film all this today, and we're going to show you a cool truck. Stay with us. Alright guys, so Joe's up there, he's got the jump box set up on the motor, and I'm gonna have to use a ladder just to climb up and get in the truck. I mean, it literally sits that high. Oh, alright. The interior is super cool, everybody. I mean, this is like all camoed out. Alright, we're in. Let's hope it cranks up. You ready, Joe? Here we go. Hold on. All right, let's do it again. 3, 2, 1. All right, it's doing something. Should I not hit the gas? It hasn't been cranked up in a while, everybody. So I'm thinking when I'm hitting that gas down, it seems I don't want to flood the engine out. So let's try it again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, when I didn't hit the gas pedal, it stayed cranking. All right, we're gonna let it run for a minute, guys. We gotta move a few cars around out here on the lot, and then we're gonna review this truck today. Stay with us. Alright everybody, so we're gonna basically do a shorter video today of this truck, and then probably this coming weekend we will do a more in-depth video of the truck and actually pull it out of here, drive it, and all of that. So stay tuned for part 2 when it comes. But for right now, I'll do the best I can to show you some of the stuff about the truck that I've learned on it today, and do the best I can to show you this truck. It is for sale. Supposedly, from what I heard from the mechanic in the shop back there, this truck has been sitting here for probably almost 2 years, and finally the owner has said, look, I'm ready to sell it. So with that being said, you know your boy Chad's coming out and gonna try to market this vehicle and get it sold. It's gonna take just the right buyer to buy it though, of course. It's gotta be somebody that likes jacked up trucks and likes getting dirty in the mud. But anyways, with no further ado, let's go ahead and start checking around. And also, we do have a Ford jacked up truck as well. So we got a Chevy and a Ford, both of them lifted up. The Chevrolet's got 46s on it, and the Ford, well, I don't know what size they are, but we're gonna get down and take a look. They definitely look bigger than the Chevys, but both of them are massive in size. I mean, these are two jacked up, lift them up, big boy trucks. All right, everybody, I figured we'd go ahead and take a look at the motor on this truck and kind of take a look at it, man. Now, it is a little dusty under here, but that's okay. You know, when we do our super in-depth review of this vehicle, we'll definitely get our car wash and detail guy to get everything nice and cleaned up for us. And I mean, currently right now, this vehicle is really not even listed for sale on the dealership's website. And why I'm bringing that up right now is because I'm trying to figure out what size V8 engine this is, and I went on the website to look, and the truck's not even on there. So I cannot tell you a price yet or anything like that until the owner gets back from out of town. He's out of town right now, and we're not able to really dive in and get all that information. But I do know that he does want to sell it, so I'm going ahead and right now and getting that out there a little bit. But if some of y'all know which engine's sitting inside of here, please let me know. I see Vortec there. We got a K&N intake system, battery in the back. I mean, I would think, you know, a 5.3 V8, but something inside of me says this has got to be larger. because it's just such a massive truck. It does have some aftermarket stuff. I mean, of course we know it's got an intake, but when we get up under the truck and look around, it does have a header as well, exhaust, all kinds of stuff. Anyways, it does have an aftermarket hood on here. This is a cowl hood, and the entire truck has been sprayed in some kind of, you know, like a Line X, Rhino lining, or some kind of undercoating material or paint. So you got that. I like the cowl hood. It looks pretty good. And it's got your light bar up top right there. It's got a ton of nice extras on it. Big old mirrors poking off on the sides. You're definitely going to want that. But let's go ahead and drop the hood down and get down off this ladder here for a moment and take a look at everything. So of course it wouldn't be a big jacked up truck without a big old winch in the front. Again, I'm no expert on all this stuff, folks, but one thing I can do is show you what it's got. The grill, blacked out. Taillights, or headlights, got some blacking out going on. Got a little paint peelage of some sort there on those bottom lights. Again, 46-inch tires. You got LEDs here, LEDs up top. Let's take a look up under here, because this is really where a lot of the money and time has been put into this truck. Is, I mean, the whole truck has had a lot of extras and a lot of time and work done to it, but I mean, this is how you get it all up in the air. And you got Fox shocks on it. And let's keep moving around, taking a look. There you go right there. Looking nice and clean under here. They look fairly new. Definitely's got headers on it. You can hear them, but there you go. You know, it's not every day you get to look at a truck like this. Wow. It's really incredible. There's the rear axle. I mean, my Lord. It's huge. It really is. I mean, let's just kind of get back for a minute so you can see what I'm talking about. I mean, look how big that truck is. Man, it's massive. Windows tinted, looks good. You got these rails down on the bottom. But one thing I noticed, I had to use a ladder to get up in the truck on the other side. There wasn't any handles or anything like that to grab onto to climb up into the truck. I'm assuming to get in it, you got to have a ladder, right? There's the back shocks. You got Mickey Thompson tires, of course. It says on here 19 and a half by 46 by 16. So I'm believing that's a 16-inch black MT wheel with your Mickey Thompson Baja something. Baja Claw. Okay, Baja Claw tire. Mickey Thompson's. Tires seem like they're in great shape. I'm sure they're not cheap tires, by the way. I mean, I don't know what the pricing is on this stuff. I'd have to definitely get online and see. I do notice it's got a little bit of dry rotting going on in those tires right around there. But I mean, some of y'all guys that know about four-wheel driving trucks like this, please let me know. I mean, this little bit of dry rot in here, is that going to be a major problem with these tires? Does that mean these tires need replacing right away, or do you still got a good bit of time with them, even though you got a little bit of dry rot or cracking going on right there? Nothing super major though on the cracking. Tail lights, you got your aftermarket lights in the back, LEDs. You know, there's not really any major dents, dings, or anything, or you definitely won't have any scratches on it, but there's no major dents or dings on the truck that we can see right now. Got an aftermarket rear end back here on your tailgate, and more LED lighting. Backup camera right there. Now the question is where does the license plate go? Because I don't see a license plate bracket. I'm assuming the plate will go somewhere back here, but maybe the reason it doesn't have a license plate spot is because maybe this truck isn't necessarily street legal. You know, can you drive a truck this big down the road? I mean, it's got to be driven, right? Or do you take this just to events and somehow get it on some kind of trailer and do that? I don't know, guys. I really don't. But there is no spot in the back for a license plate. I mean, I'm assuming that's kind of what this area right in here is. I mean, there is a hole here and a hole there, so I guess that's where you put the plate at. But can you drive a truck legally on the road like this any given day? Our Ford over there, I seriously don't, I doubt that one is street legal. You cannot drive a truck that high up in the air on the road every day. And I don't think most people would drive these types of trucks on the roads every day. Just too dangerous. I mean, too dangerous. I'm talking just the slightest screw up on the highway and you're hitting somebody, you're running somebody's car over, you're hitting somebody's car. I don't know what to say, but it's got to be dangerous driving something like this. Not dangerous for you in the driver's seat, but definitely dangerous for other people going down the road. But please dive into the comment section, guys. Let me know. I mean, can you drive trucks this high up, lifted on the ground every day, going around town, going to the mall, showing off a little bit? I mean, I'm sure you can drive it, but I just don't know. Anyways, I have no clue about that. I'm just really curious. I mean, is this truck really just all show and go, getting in the mud and all, or can you cruise it down to the Walmart, pick up some groceries? All right, we're going to hop in the inside of the truck in a moment and look at the interior, but before we do, let's take a look at our exhaust. Looks like we got Flowmasters back here. There we go. Big old piping. That's true dual exhaust, by the way. Looks like that's your gas tank right there, if you ever wondered what one of those look like. It is gas, folks. It is not diesel. My goodness gracious. What a sight to see. There's the roof on the truck. Also got LED light back here for third brake light. And then here's the bed. Not too bad. You don't have a window that opens and closes, so you can throw that puppy dog a bone every once in a while, though. All right, guys, let's go ahead and hop in and take a look at the interior. If you like camo or Realtree camo print, you're gonna really like what we're gonna show you on the inside. All right, guys, here's the door panel here. So this camo print type material here is pretty much wrapped on about every single piece of the interior inside the truck. I mean, literally everything is wrapped in it. Even right down here where your cubbyhole spots are, where your power window controls are at. I mean, up here, the seats, the headliner, everything covered in camo. I mean, it's definitely pretty cool. It definitely makes you feel like you're out in the woods while sitting inside your truck. Let's go ahead and hop up inside. I mean, even here, mossy oak, got your mats. Let's go ahead and hop in and see what we got going on the inside. Well, this is definitely different in here. Wowee. So, there's your steering wheel. Got more wrapping going on here. Now this is really cool. I'm loving the flames and all that going on with your gauges. Check it out. Let's go ahead and take a look at the mileage on the truck and see what we got going on that. According to this, it says it's got 184,387, and the truck is a 1999 Silverado. Man, Chevy really does run deep with this one. You got four-wheel drive buttons here. Looks like you got a nav system sitting right up there. You have a in-dash by Planet Audio right here, so you can, I guess you can hit a button and power that bad boy on. We'll give that just a moment. It should just kind of boom, boom, just like that. Let's see if we can get it to come up. I'm not really all sure how that works, but there we go. Looks like that, that's not good. That little shifter there kind of gets in the way. There we go. But there you go. That looks really nice right there. I don't know about some of y'all, but y'all probably remember back in the day those flip outs. Really pretty sweet. I always wanted one in my car. Now you got one here in a Chevy Silverado. AC, does it have air conditioner? I mean, that's really an important thing to know. Let's go ahead and drop the AC down for a minute, because you know it gets hot here in sunny South Carolina. And I mean, AC's on, but it's not getting too cold yet. So we'll give that just a moment. You have a tape deck down here by Adobe, right? Cup holders, storage, center console here, opens up, got a little more going on in there. There's your seats, your armrests. I mean, everything is wrapped in camo. The A-pillars, the top headliner, these, everything. I think it's actually mossy oak material, by the way. I see the logo right there on it. So you got your mossy oak interior. You got your sunglass holders up top. There's the back. And then the back seat's all covered up as well. Also up under here is 2 subwoofers and an amp. A little tough to see right now, but there is subwoofers back there as well. I'm not sure what that is and what that is there, but anyways, you got subs in the back for a little music. Let's see if we can get the radio cranked up and hear how it sounds. Let's turn the AC down for a minute. I don't feel any cold air coming out of there, so I'm just going to go ahead and say either it needs more Freon or something's going on and it needs AC blowing colder in here, but we don't got that right now. Let's go ahead and test out the music. I mean, again, I'm just curious of how it sounds. It's been a while since I've played around with one of these CD players, but the screen right now, I'm not getting any kind of display or anything on there. Give me 1 second, guys. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, I didn't have much luck on getting the screen to cut on. Maybe it's something I'm not doing right. The radio does work. Speakers sound great in the vehicle. Definitely got some aftermarket speakers probably in the door panels and all of that. I didn't hear the subs cutting on, but there is 2 subs and an amp in the back. So anyways, I figured before we finish up the video today, let's rev it up, let y'all hear the engine a little bit. It's definitely pretty loud. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Oh yeah, sounds good. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching today. Before we go though, let's go over and take a look at the Ford truck. Just a brief video of that one. And stay tuned on the channel. These are 2 trucks out here that we are definitely going to be highlighting on the channel very soon. And the dealership wants to sell them, so we got to market them. All right, guys, let me get down and let's take a look at the Ford over there. All right, everybody, so that's your Ford big old Power Stroke V8 turbo diesel. It's definitely got a lot of work done to it as well. The vehicle looks like a lot of work was done to it right here in Charleston at the Low Country 4x4 place. I think they're based out of West Ashley, outside of Charleston here. And the truck originally was down in Florida. And the owner of this dealership here, or actually not the owner, but the owner's son-in-law that pretty much runs this store, his brother bought this truck and just to go out and have fun with this, that, and the other. And then they ended up putting it out here on the lot to sell it. I believe it was at a mud run, I think this past summer, out here in Charleston. So if you're from Charleston, South Carolina, and you're into that kind of stuff, you probably are familiar with both of these trucks. But wowee, those are Mickey Thompson's. You know, the camera does not do the justice on those tires. I mean, they are huge. Let me show you something real quick. Again, I'm 6'1". I mean, these tires are, I mean, they're right up on my chest. So they really are massive tires. They are, let's go ahead and take a look. Mickey Thompson's, of course, but where does it say the size on there? My goodness gracious. Wow, 19.5, 54 by 20. So you got a 20-inch rim, 54s. Those over there are 46s. Holy moly. Those are some big tires. And I'm really liking all the chrome on this truck. Really kind of sets things off. I like the chrome down there. It says Big Bully, so that's the name of this truck. The blue paint's not too bad. It does have some clear coat issues going on the top side up there. And I mean, goodness gracious, just look at all this. Wow, incredible. It really reminds you of the Bigfoot truck with the monster trucks, doesn't it? It really does. Anyways, the Bigfoot name is copyrighted, so you definitely can't put Bigfoot on the back of your truck or try to make a rendition of a Bigfoot truck. I guess you got to name it whatever you want to name it. This one's named Big Bully. But anyways, this one says here the Truck Junction down in Florida. There we go. Anyways, wow, what an amazing truck. Both of them really cool. Can't wait to film them on the channel here. And look at the, my God, look at the piping on this. What? I mean, if that's not the biggest exhaust pipe you've ever seen. Also has train horns under here. Of course it does. Right there, you can see those train horns. The piping, I mean, my Lord, what a massive truck. Just hope and pray we can do some reviews on them and actually take them out on the road and maybe even see how they ride. I've never been in a truck that high up riding down the road, nevertheless filming one. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching today. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think of these monster trucks. And if you're in the market to buy one, here's your chance.